I grew up in a community whose foundation lays in an island of the Indian Ocean. The land divided by war, colonization and greed. Families in need send off their sons and daughters to Western countries because for them they are known to be filled with money. My parents are two of the sent-off children whose only purpose was to work off their young backs so they could send back help to all who are suffering in war. 2 years after emigrating, marrying and working, they got me, the first girl in their new family. I grew up with our people, Tamil immigrants who helped each other, met with each other, actually just to gossip about each other. Till I was 15, I never saw a flaw in the community I lived in, because our community just seemed so normal to me. But my mindset changed when I met cultures of deep differences, waking me up from sleep, showing me the mistakes that have been made through a hidden system, invisible for unknown eyes, but unforgettable for the known. We tend to forget that beside education, tradition and honor, different aspects influence the lives of our generation. We didn't grow up on an island as you did. We didn't live as you did. And most importantly, we didn't go through that war as you did. For each day I'm living, I pray to God, thanking Him for sending my parents to a country where the bills were the only thing we had to worry about, because the thought of bombs, soldiers and dead bodies on the ground. What an awful time my parents must have been through. So where's the depression, the trauma and the anxiety of that generation? Why don't we hear any stories of how they suffered, but how they built such a perfect life that we shouldn't gamble? Because mental disorders, they don't exist in our community. They're oppressed by each individual. What a fun story for our people it will be when I will be dramatic about the loss of 4 people in my family. We just shut our mouth and keep going. Don't talk about it, then it won't hurt. Don't think about it, then nothing will damage the wall we have built. A country was left behind. Only memories have been taken from a place we restrained to enter the thoughts. But homesickness doesn't cooperate with integration, so our parents' accent in the language we grew up with is thickened by hardship, wishes as honey, hard to understand by those who speak it clean. But while we understand the hardship our parents went through, our parents laugh at each other's way of speaking. How bad is their accent, how small their career. Stop talking about others' lives when working on yours should be the ultimate key. They all came through the very same war. Some lost more, some less, but still we hear till to this day. Gossip so bad, it killed children of their own. Our system told me that whatever I do, it is followed by eyes of people whose lives revolve around the lives of other brown people, that I can't be with a boy alone, they will think it's my boyfriend, and that will damage your honor among our own. That my skin has to be as whitened up as possible, my body slim, not fat anywhere, my smile not too big, it doesn't attract the right man. That whatever they say in the family about you, just nod and take it in. It's all to your own good, girl. Go use this cream. It will make you more beautiful, more attractive to other men. That a single mother who was left by her husband is seen as a mistake. She was a bad wife by not letting her husband abuse her, rape her, hit her till the eyes see stars. That loving someone out of your caste, out of your race, can get you disowned, especially if you are a girl. Women in our community are treated as if they are made, only made for the kitchen, the children and the sick. They can be used to the husband's favor, hit, raped or abused. It's a man's will. He can do how he feels. Narrow minds fulfill our community where the hearts won't be wide. How else do we keep our broken system intact all the time? where children are abused emotionally by words, by telling them their worth is nothing without the good talks in between our people, where they will be hit with beer bottles, cup bleeding, left in their room crying, go learn your lesson. You brought back home a bad grade, a bad story I've heard, beating you will help, that's at least how you learned. How is my community still accepting our broken system in a place where we could start over, opening our minds, loving our people, then mistreating each other? How are we still accepting our system where the children turn out to be homophobes and sexists, and where the woman still pays the man dowry in the marriage she refused to be in? And still to this day I use the excuse to apologize for my community. They need their culture with them, so they don't feel like home. Man, I don't feel like apologizing anymore for a screwed up system as ours.